When it comes to giving up things that are very dear to someone, the decision to sacrifice something is a very big deal. Sigma Empaths are not the kind of people who are too careless and selfless in giving everything they have until they have nothing left for themselves. Instead, they don't think anyone is worth sacrificing for unless it is an emergency. Here are some things that Sigma Empaths will never give up for anyone. 10. Sigma Empaths will never compromise their morals in life. They believe that a person who genuinely cares about them will never allow them to compromise their principles because it would be too unhealthy, manipulative, and toxic if the person forced them to do so. Sigma Empaths are known to have a strong foundation when it comes to upholding their unique principles in life, and they will never give them up so that people will accept them. A life guided by unwavering principles cannot be toppled by fleeting feelings because their goals and obligations are clearly defined here. Therefore, Sigma Empaths know that sacrificing their principles will also cause them to lose sight of who they are. However, if they stick with their principles rather than letting them go, many people will even adore them for being consistent with their words and actions. Sigma Empaths do not like people who let them choose over their dreams because they know that these people are not even considering how it would impact them. Number 9. Sigma Empaths will never sacrifice their dreams in life. Life is too hard already, and doing so would be one of the worst things to do. People who ask Sigma Empaths to sacrifice their dreams are the kinds of people who are not allowing them to grow in life. They are also aware that if they sacrifice their dreams to anyone, they will be left with no path for personal development. So instead of paying attention to those people, Sigma Empaths cut them off and refocus on achieving their goals. 8. Sigma Empaths would never compromise their mental stability since it's important, and everyone should have it. Sigma Empaths feel that it is not worthwhile to maintain someone if this person is causing them stress and sleepless nights because it took them a great deal of pain and chaos before they eventually achieved it. Sigma Empaths don't want to become trapped and tied in a loop of negativity since a relationship with someone who constantly feeds them guilt and fears is never going to be helpful to them. Sigma Empaths think that tranquility of mind is essential since it lowers tension and worry, which enables them to maintain their composure in stressful situations. One of the anxiety and stress symptoms that might manifest is sleep issues if they can't find a solution to stop worrying about their pain and suffering. 7th, it is completely insane to deprive someone of your health for them. Sigma Empaths would never do this. Sigma Empaths are aware that they will ultimately suffer if they give up their health in order to be accepted by someone who doesn't value them and doesn't even care about their health. However, if that person is already causing Sigma Empaths to behave negatively, the Sigma Empath will automatically cut off their connection with them since they know that they deserve better and will not take their hesitance in doing so. Having a supportive companion can help Sigma Empaths develop personally and professionally because he or she should motivate empaths to develop in every way possible in all aspects of their well-being, whether it be mental, spiritual, emotional, or physical. 6th, Sigma Empaths would never compromise their self-love since it equates to treating oneself with respect and taking care of oneself. Sigma Empaths know they might become the next possible target of toxic people if they stop taking care of themselves. Thus, they cannot afford to lose their self-love. In addition to preferring to take care of their own needs without depending on others, Sigma Empaths think that loving others does not require giving up your own love because doing so will simply leave you dangling by a thread. A person who forgoes self-love will find it difficult to develop self-compassion because they will no longer feel the need to look out for their own needs, be stress-free, and strive towards success, certainly, but giving up on one's self-love is similar to a homeless person losing hope. 5th, Sigma Empaths will never give up their limits. Because they don't want to be disrespected, Sigma Empaths are known for having strong boundaries and are unwilling to give them up for anyone. Sigma Empaths believe that having boundaries is crucial because it allows you to have your own personal space where you have the right to demand that other people treat you how you want to be treated. With boundaries, a healthy relationship is established. Losing boundaries suggests that you are willing to let others step on your pride while you suffer, and no matter how close they are to that someone, they will never let their guard down. 4. Sigma Empaths won't give up their own happiness to make others happy. Sigma Empaths have never considered sharing their happiness with anyone because they understand that it is one of the best feelings in the world. In fact, they don't want to stay with someone who can only provide them with fleeting happiness, because that would be wasting their time and is unquestionably not worth it. Have you noticed that not everyone can appreciate the things we do to gain happiness? This is because we all have different needs, so there is no need to sacrifice happiness. Sigma Empaths want others to realize that we have different tastes and dosages of happiness. People cannot find it to another person because they can only see true happiness within themselves. Third, Sigma Empaths will never put their family before anybody else. Family is one of the strongest pillars and strengths that Sigma Empaths have. Regardless of how much money is offered to them in exchange, Sigma Empaths cannot give up their happiness to just any random strangers. They value their families greatly because they know they cannot enjoy life without them. Although there may be times when they argue with them, this is not a good enough reason or justification to give them up and sacrifice their entire family. The relationship between a Sigma Empath and the Almighty is too strong, and the former does not want to give it up because they are aware that they are the Almighty and that everything in their lives belongs to them. They believe that the Almighty deserves their full attention and devotion, and as a result, they will adhere to it until the very end. If you were in their position and asked if you were also willing to sacrifice your faith, don't hesitate to say no, because faith is not meant to be sacrificed just for anyone. How Sigma Empaths choose to follow the Almighty determines who they are, what they believe, and even how they show love to others. Therefore, instead of sacrificing their faith, Sigma Empath let go of these distractions so they can draw themselves close to the Almighty. First of all, if you want to have a good image, you should never sacrifice your reputation. You should also learn how to conduct responsibly. Sick man dogs want others to look at them and have a positive idea of them when they hear the word sick. Due to the fact that your reputation is already set before you even enter the room, if others link you with negative things, you may not even have the chance. Sigma Empaths actually believe that opportunity doors open or close based on someone's reputation. Sigma Empaths want to keep a positive reputation for themselves in order to prevent issues, since they don't want to struggle to connect with others and advance in their careers. We must choose the right battle so that we can work it out without having a heavy heart. Do you agree that sacrificing is a very difficult thing to consider when making decisions? Indeed, our reputation can have a significant impact on our chances of thriving in this world. Some things are not worth sacrificing, and people shouldn't be forced to sacrifice anything in life.